Yoo-hoo! Hey guys, this is most exciting wake up morning I had in like last 4 months. Wonder why. Might do something with what's on the screen here. Oh boy! We're gonna start what with the trailer. Hold on, let me turn off this game nobody wants to play right now. Okay. So we're gonna go through all the news. We're gonna watch the trailer, see what's in the trailer. We're gonna go through the to this and new blog entry. We're gonna go check the oh holy shit, the Steam info as well, and then we're gonna end it watching the trailer one more time so everything soaks in. Yoo-hoo! Hey guys. Let's start with the trailer. So this is the new DLC that is coming in about 4 weeks. Curse of the Vampire Coast.
You wouldn't believe us. The tales we could tell. Though, truth be told,
New voice actor. Nice. That didn't reuse.
it started very poorly. I was one, but now we are many. We all agree on one thing: to sail the coast, hunt down those lizard trinkets, and we will find them. We will put ourselves back together. Fortune favors the infamous.
Holy shit. Looks like there's gonna be a bunch of new creatures. I'm just trolling, guys. Just trolling. I've been already had so many spoilers. Why am I have to read the chat? Holy shit. Hold on, I need to see what this thing one more time. What else is this thing here? It's a lot of new fancy units. Oh man, this is like I can't handle this much flavor. It's like too much flavor. Too much flavor. Let's see how this looks like here. Is there some come on, open. What's up with these pictures? Okay, it's opened. This guy looks pretty cool and has a cool voice as well. Got a nice flavor. So, vampires with gunpowder weapons. What the hell? What the hell is this? It has like a huge giant creature with cannons. Bunch of lobsters, crabs. A ship. Yeah, looks like a giant ship. Oh man, those poor Southern Realms now. Lobster Mama. Zombie pirates. Who doesn't like zombie pirates? And I like who their enemies are. Southern Realms and the poor Bretonnians. What the hell is this? Those guys getting carried by giant bats and they have rifles. Those are zombies shooting rifles. What the? Is this even in the tabletop? We're gonna check the trailer at the end of this stream as well. We're just checking the Warhammer news before TSL and Dreadnought. Okay, the Awakening is here. And that guy is the Legendary Lord. They have some kind of number here, number there. And look at this. All new units. Fancy schmancy. Sniper zombies. Undead with cannons. Sign me up. Sign me up. Okay, go away. Go away. What do we have here? Let's read what it says here. Just to get some coffee. I just woke up like 45 minutes ago. Was it like 35 minutes ago? Night falls on Lastria. As you stand on a dock and peer seawards through the gathering mist, strain your eyes, the jungle sounds behind you fade. In their place comes a wet thuding as of rotten ringing against the moldy mast. The sound multiplies and with it groan of 1,000 breathless voices, joining something part shanty, part dirge. Dread prows pierce the gloom ahead, and why am I reading this text? The ghastly truth is laid bare. Upon the ghoul winds come the swollen hulks and decaying vessels of the vampire coast. Run now, run hard and fast, for it is all you can do. Don't these guys know that the Luster belongs to the Lizardmen? Or my bad, to Skrulk. It was the undying Lord Luther Harkon that laid claim to the stretch of Luster's east coast. Ever since it has been a domain where the dead steer, leading expeditions into the jungle interior or setting sail across the great ocean to commit wanton acts of piracy. But insane Arch-Commodore Harkon is now the only unliving admiral who takes to the seas with pistol-armed crews of zombies, vampiric depth guard, sirens, and morn ghouls. There are other pirate lords who command dread fleets of their own, packed to the gunwales, crews press-ganged into internal service. These tyrants ply the seas seeking plunder of blood and gold. However, now that the vortex of Ultron weakens, the captains search for more than mere treasure. For the star metal harpoon lies in the deeps, a powerful weapon enough to bring the greatest merworm of them all to heel. Campaign Pack. The Curse of Vampire Coast Campaign Pack contains 4 new legendary lords. New Lord of Magic, the Lord of the Deep. Too much flavor. And this seems like this faction is like overloaded with flavor. You think Tomb Kings with flavor? New roster, command, towering constructs, ghastly pincer sea beasts, ghoulish horrors, and musket-wielding piratical zombie hordes in battle. Muskets, pirates, and zombies. Man, this is gonna be the best-selling DLC ever. A suit of all new campaign mechanics. Treasure maps, find treasure maps and dig for booty. Shipbuilding, upgrade each legendary lord's unique ship. So these legendary lords have unique ship? Or is this just for the Vampire Coast? Each legendary lord unique ship. Must be just for the Vampire Coast. Infamy, rule the waves to become the most infamous pirate of all. Pirate Coast. Establish hidden enclaves in your enemy's settlements. Wow, that sounds interesting. Hidden enclaves in your enemy's settlements. Split offices, reward your undead admirals with positions of power to improve their loyalty. Pieces of 8, of course there is pieces of 8 or pieces of 9 or pieces of something. Sail the seas to unlock 8 new regiments of renown. You're telling me we're getting a new campaign pack, a totally new faction, before we're getting Lizardmen and Skaven regiments of renown? Feels bad, man. This order of things, it's the great plan. It's all not according to get the great plan. Oh boy. Okay. This doesn't seem like a lot of news here, but I guess this is like just first glance. More powder. Use your heroes to keep your gun lines stocked up with ammo. Extra powder. While black powder is plentiful, each unit will benefit from a variety of missile-related buffs. What's the release date for the Curse of Vampire Coast, and is there a period incentive so it's 10% off? November 8th. What the fuck we gonna do for another 4.5 weeks? I mean, this is new things getting released, right? All we're gonna think about is this is now. We do have a Skaven campaign in 9 days. After that, we have a Follow the Samurai campaign. And after the Follow Samurai campaign, we have a Karakadrin campaign. These 3 campaigns will be finished before this. Until then, I'm gonna play some Elder Scrolls Legends and Dreadnought. I enjoyed Dreadnought, and the game is gonna get official release on Steam this month as well. Who knows, maybe we get beta for Artifact. It's coming any day now. Who are the 4 legendary lords? Luther Harker is the first legendary lord to be revealed, but rest assured, full Maleficent details of the remaining 3 legendary lords of the Vampire Coast will be revealed in due course. Oh man, those teas, they just tease. Vampire Coast factions are playable in the Outer Vortex and Mortal Empires campaign, but they do not involve themselves in the race of the Great Vortex. They have their own agendas. What about the new units? Curse of Vampire Coast will introduce a new army unit roster with a number of horrific constructs rarely seen in the world of Warhammer Fantasy Battles. The vast undersea beasts, ghoulish revenants, and piratical hordes will be revealed in full soon. So we're getting a bunch of unknown mumbo jumbo. The poor Beastmen players with their Jebra Lighter Gorgon will gonna be crying even more now, I think. So this is just a campaign pack. I don't even know if this is justified to be just a big faction. We didn't get nothing from the Southern Realms. Instead we get a new undead faction. Feels bad, man. Does this mean you are introducing naval battles? No, we don't currently have any plans to build a season that adds full naval battles to the game. This would be a vast undertaking and certainly beyond the scope of a DLC pack. Why can't they just make a tactical minigame for the naval battles? Tactical minigame, is that too much to ask? It would take a few weeks to make. We do, however, have 2 new battle types which will be added to Total War Warhammer 2 as a part of the free update, which bring you an active alternative to auto-resolving naval encounters: Island Battles and Black Ark Battles. What? Island Battles and Black Ark Battles. Finally, some good news. When 2 armies meet in the battle at sea, you can choose to auto-resolve as usual, or fight the battle. If you choose the latter, all belligerents will disembark from their ships and fight on a nearby island. This means that your armies will be able to fight with their full land-based battle capabilities and under your full control. To support this, we've created a series of island maps with their own geographical idiosyncrasies, broadening the gamut of battle types in the game, and of course providing a platform to let armies at sea fight with all the bonuses designed into them. Holy shit, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. That's even bigger deal than this whole DLC, man. Finally, the listen, little the same is true of Black Arks. When attacking and defending a Black Ark at sea, a land battle will be fought on the vast rocky slopes and ledges of the Black Ark itself, surrounded by towering Dark Elf architecture. Oh man, the Black Arks is gonna be scary now. Shame we just finished probably our last Dark Elf campaign. These battle types may sound familiar to the modding community. Last week we were somewhat surprised and more than a little impressed to see a new mod made by Maruka and Martinil had been released, which also has a variant of these battle types in the game. So it's again this surprise, you know. Somebody just finished their hard work, you know, modded dwarf crafting system into the game, and bam, they released Karakadrin. No need for the mod. And now this again, convenient. Just before they release their shit. We got in touch with them last week to let them know that we've been working on a similar feature in the house for official update. We no way want to take anything away from all the hard work they have put in over the past year and want to take this opportunity to give them a shout out. You can find more details of the mod here. It's a good thing they're implementing this mod ideas. But they had the idea in the first place, you know, just, you know, they didn't time to make this. They're full busy working, you know, 3K and stuff, the next fantasy game. We will continue to work closely with modders and do our best to ensure that we avoid overlapping with them as much as we feasibly can. Yeah. Will there be any free DLC released alongside Curse of the Vampire Coast? Even if you don't purchase Curse of the Vampire Coast, their pirate captains and forces will appear in-game as AI-controlled enemies. They drastically change the kind of opposition you will face in-game with providing a fresh grand campaign challenge for you. Oh man, Techlist is gonna have a fun time now in the early game. Additionally, we'll also be releasing a major update to Vampire Coast, Vampire Counts Factions More Lamparts. Oh man. No Greenskins update. When will we see Greenskins update? A new major update to the Vampire Counts. The Vampire Counts are just already... They have the most updates of all factions. 5 lords and shit. And now getting... Major update to the Vampire Counts. Empowering them with new mechanics and revised skills and abilities. Holy shit. Vampire Counts Master Race. Guys, the elves are not the Master Race. The elves are not the Master Race. It's the Vampire Counts. I mean, I love Vampire Counts, but I want to play some Greenskins. I want to play some Grimgor. You know, I heard that the strongest lord in multiplayer is Skarsnik. Grimgor is crying in the corner. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell? That has been the Master Race. Hey, Paragorgoyle, thank you for 5 months. Why are they not making Greenskins update? They're making a Vampire Counts update. We were joking around that Dwarves are gonna get another update before the Greenskins. I'm seeing this more and more possible now since the Vampire Counts are getting an update before the Greenskins. We need that Black Orc, Assault Garrison, Assault Units. We need a lot of changes for the Greenskins. But last but not least, there will be a free DLC release alongside a magnificent new legend lore for the use in Eye of the Vortex and Mortal Emperor's campaign. More news soon. Magnificent, huh? As in, not already spoiled. Malus Darkblade. It's gonna come eventually, Chaos. It's gonna come eventually. But green skins have been like shitty since the start compared to other factions. They're just not fun to play. As the Vampire counts are so much fun to play, and especially after their Grim and the Grave DLC. Now they're getting more shiny stuff, and the green skins are just, you know, crying in the corner. There seems to be a lot of new content for Vampire Coast. How did all this come about? We've been fascinated with Vampire Coast ever since our research into last year for the Iron Wars campaign, which included reading through the old Warhammer Chronicles books and White Wars.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Holy shit! What the hell?
Hey Ken, thanks so much. Yeah, we are back to Warhammer in about 10 days. As with all the races from the Warhammer Fantasy Battles world that we translate in digital form for Total War Warhammer, we start off by constructing what the unit roster should look like and how they will play differently to others in the game. For this we use those original references, along with some exciting creatures and characters from the Monsters Arcanum book and Dreadfleet game. Create the core building blocks. Working closely with Games Workshop, we fleshed out the roster to include a host of ghoulish creatures and monsters that would be renovating from the depths of the Warhammer Fantasy seas. We also took a similar approach with designing the campaign mechanics for the race, leaning on the resource material that we had and taking inspiration from other Warhammer army books. Dreadfleet and Knowles, which spoke about the nautical elements of the Warhammer Fantasy Battles world. We were of course inspired by the real-world history of piracy too, dipping into its themes throughout the campaign when developing the nautical features and content, but always dialing it up, adapting it, and making sure to remain true to the lore and Vampire Coast Vampiric Undead Origins. I wonder if, you know, because there is like not much in the Immortal Empires. It's smaller. Last year is smaller than in the Iron Vortex. Makes me wonder if Sartosa is actually going to be now one of the vampire factions. Sartosa better be a vampire island. Okay, we read all this. 8 new regiments of renown. Makes me wonder if these regiments of renown will be available to vampire counts, or it's just for the Vampire Coast. Unique tech tree unlocking 4 unique Vampire Coast lords. Oh, thank God, no copy pasta. They have a new tech tree. The regiments of renown are for the Vampire Coast. Pieces of 8. Come on, Big Betty. Don't say such things. Objectives. The great Mervim Amanar have been awoken from its slumber by the oscillations of the Great Vortex. It terrorized the sea lanes, summoning vast storms and attacking coastal ports on a whim. Only one who wields the Star Metal Harpoon will tame the beast and become immune to its ravenous hungers. However, the harpoon must first be found and invigorated using the 3 verses of a secret, ancient sea shanty. What the hell is this? Is she the size of that artillery? That's like a big ass Mama mortar. Empire is jelly. Empire me is really jelly. Each playable legendary lord must grow their dread reputation to become the most infamous pirate in the seas. Certain opposing pirate captains know the 3 verses of the ancient shanty, and as your infamy rivals theirs, they will seek you out in an attempt to destroy you. You best each in battle, you will learn each of these verses, all 3 of which are required to basically charge the Star Metal Harpoon. So this, the Great Mervim Amanar is something kind of like a fantasy version of the Kraken. Only with a fully powered Star Metal Harpoon in the hand you can embark on the final fatal battle, bend Amnar to your will, become the greatest sea scourge world has ever seen. Infamy, as your faction wins battles, takes territory, establishes pirate coasts, see pirate coasts below. The legendary lord's infamy grows amongst the ranks of pirate lords and ladies. This is the route by which you reach ultimate victory in a Vampire Coast campaign. Please see objectives below. Where the hell are they gonna put these factions? I mean, there is space in Eye of the Vortex, but where are they gonna put 4 factions in Mortal Empires? Awakening is gonna be one. Sartosa might be the second one. Is one gonna be like in Southlands? Maybe it's gonna be on the north coast of Lastria. One of these lords is gonna be a girl, and I think she will be in Sartosa. So Harkon in Awakening, a Grill in Sartosa, I think. And 2. Where the heck gonna put the other 2? They're gonna add I guess we're gonna hear soon more news about the other lords. The one is definitely gonna be a Grill, if not 2, because you know of the recent Grill drama. We might even get 2 Grills. Pirate Coast. After victorious post-battle battle, Vampire Coast factions may choose a new post-battle options. Instead of taking, sacking, or raising the port, the faction may choose to establish a pirate co in the vicinity. The secret sub-settlements can siphon a steady flow of income from the main settlement and bring other benefits related to any upgrades the player chooses to build in the co. Holy shit, this actually sounds good. The co can only be destroyed if the settlement itself is raised. In addition, a competing Vampire Coast faction which conquers the settlement may have a commander and the co for itself. This sounds really good. Looking forward to see this. Pirate stream after after this DLC. What's that guy called? The pirate guy. I haven't seen. Burke Blake. Burke Blake's gonna love this shit with his whole pirate team. Upgradable ships and building trees. Legendary lords sail in their own unique ships. Details of the ships are accessed via the lord in the same fashion as horde buildings of our factions. They made it for him. I mean, the Vampire Coast was always, you know, hush hush maybe, and contained many powerful upgrades for the lord and his army. This does not make them a standard horde faction, however. Vampire Coast lords may also occupy settlements like any other non-horde faction and may develop it using a new unique Vampire Coast building tree. In short, they benefit from the best features of both horde faction and self faction. This sounds a little too good with the upgradable ship. Sounds a little too good with upgradable ship. Like, we're gonna be scared to go into water now. Pieces of 8. Carefully hidden around the world are 8 unique golden tokens. Locking each and defeating its powerful guardian army will grant access to the Vampire Coast regiments of renown. Powerful elite variants of units in the terrifying Vampire Coast roster. Oh man. This makes me feel bad for the Elysium and the Skaven. Especially for the Skaven, because they're just, you know, artillery spammerino guys. We need the regiments around for the Skaven. Treasure maps. Pirates of folklore buried great treasures around the world. As you win battles at land and sea, you may find the treasure maps marking their rough locations. Solve riddles that shroud them, and they can be yours for taking. Finally getting a really themed naval faction here. And with the changes to the naval battles, this is gonna be a lot of fun, I think. Finally, we're not gonna be scared to go into the sea, but we actually wanna go into the sea. Unique rights. Vampire Coast factions gain access to 4 unique new rights, granting a variety of bonuses. Curse of the Queen's Cannon. For example, grants access to Queen Bess, a vast one-off ship's cannon which fires colossal cannonballs in a high parabolic arc, meaning almost like a mortar. Dealing tremendous area effect damage and slowing those affected by the shockwave. I'm having a bone alert here, guys. I need a 5 minutes with this Queen Bess. Another Curse of the Sea Mist shrouds all your regions with a clinging maritime miasma, causing attrition to your enemies and granting vanguard deployment to your monster units. Queen Bess. Oh man, this is Queen Bess. I think this huge ass cannon here. New battlefields, new island maps broaden Total War Warhammer into its 2 battlefields environments, and for the first time players may now attack and defend Dark Elf Black Arcs in battle, fighting with their assembled land forces on the lofty slopes of these vast seagoing structures. Oh man, this is gonna be cool, very cool to see in battle, the Black Arcs. Shame we just played the Dark Elf campaign recently. These new maps will be available to all Warhammer 2's players, regardless of Curse of the Vampire Coast ownership. Okay, the Dread Legendary Lords of the Vampire Coast will be revealed in due course, so they just revealed one so far. The horrific constructs, was undersea beasts, ghoulish revenants, and piratical hordes of the Vampire Coast will be revealed in full soon. So this is still being teased. Oh, look at this. They actually put now the mature content description. Gameplay consists of graphic and realistic looking depictions of physical conflict, weapons, and depictions of human injury and death. Holy shit, it's a war game. Okay, this is all the news. This is all the news. Let's go check the trailer one more time.
Believe us.
I like the voice actor for this guy already.
Though, truth be told, it started very poorly. I was one, but now we are many.
This is the funny part. This is the guy's craze.
We agree on one thing: to sail the coast, hunt down those lizard trinkets, and we will find them. We will put ourselves back together. Fortune favors the infamous.
Vampire pirates. Holy shit, look at that firepower. What are those? What are those? Hand cannons? Oh man, I like guns. There's a guy, is the guy with a flamethrower? You see this one on the left? There's like another way to kill the Empire, boys. This is all very exciting, but 4 weeks. Still plenty to do in 4 weeks. Okay, we check the news, boys. We're waiting for more news.
Do you realize the tragedy you have unleashed?
What the hell? Don't give me any odds there. So these are the news, boys. If you missed it, the video will be available for you to rewatch from the start. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna play TSL for a few hours, and after that Dreadnought. No Warhammer on the 13th.
Oh my
On
God.
13 we play Clan
See that
Rectus.
shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Hey, Sir World. Thank you for tier 2 and for 11 months. So on 13 playing the Skaven. After the Skaven there is a Shogun 2 campaign, Follow Samurai was requested, and after that Karakadrin. We're going to play these 3 campaigns until this is released. I will not have early access, we'll be playing on the release day. Until then, I'm playing TSL, Elder Scrolls Legends, and Dreadnought. I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes with Elder Scrolls Legends for a few hours, and after that, Dreadnought for the rest of the night.